Hello everybody, Angel Arts here and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Life is Strange. I am here now back in our real time, or the reality that we originally were in, and we are back with the old Chloe. So let's go and take a look and see what our girl is
Let's
up
look
to
at the big
now.
board and see all our pieces in the puzzle so far.
Yes, let's do it, dang.
That's my Chloe.
The Bad Girl's Guide to Guns. Oh look! Look at that. Oh, and wow, look at the Dad is gone. Wow, F all S life. Look at that. I don't think I noticed that before. And ooh, it's that symbol again that keeps popping up in this game. I don't remember this American flag hanging up over there. Paper.
Damn. This is a serious expose on the
The
Prescotts.
Prescott Penn
Finally.
Estates, Haven or Hell? Ooh, I want to read this. The Great Northwest, The Prescott's Penn Estates, Haven or Hell by Craig Kennedy. The name Prescott may not mean much to you, or to those outside the edges of a small coastal Oregon town, but this is a name that means quite a bit in Arcadia Bay, a quaint town seemingly stuck in time. Once home to a prosperous fishing and tourism industry, the town has seen much better paydays, despite the local successes of the prestigious Blackwell Academy and its football and swimming teams, the Bigfoots and the Otters. Environmental changes to the area have reduced the amount of fish and other sea life, resulting in a stagnant economy and limited tourism. Oddly, the Prescotts have managed to keep their business interests quite profitable. In fact, they're behind an expensive, exclusive housing development known as Pan Estates, to be built into the deep forests near Blackwell Academy. Local Native American groups have already filed various motions against the development, citing widespread destruction of tribal lands and natural resources. Continue in the next page, but apparently we don't care about the next page. It's quite alright. Our journal is back. Back. Back intact. Wow. Wow. The truly heartbreaking image was the last photo William ever took, Chloe and I making pancakes in the kitchen. Joyce really misses that joyful, optimistic girl. I know she's still there. When Chloe smiled at me this morning, I saw her. The picture seemed to sum up everything we had as children and lost as adults, whatever being an adult means. Fight! Which was a perfect cue for Chloe to bounce into the room and start stuff with Joyce. This gave me cruel cover, so I could sneak into the garage and finally unlock David Madson's extreme files. So today I finally found out what was in David's secret files, and I admit I expected it to be worse. I'm relieved that it wasn't, so maybe I'm going easier on him than I should. No surprise that he had detailed files on Kate and Rachel, listing their whereabouts along with surveillance pics. David isn't off my S list yet, but he's darn good investigator, I'll give him that. It's clear that Frank and Rachel had some kind of relationship, and I don't think Chloe is going to be very happy to hear that. She needs to start waking up. We all do. When David came home, things escalated quickly. He looked more upset than usual, but shrugged when he saw me wearing Rachel's clothes. He was so on edge. Maybe I'll never get to see the David that Joyce loves so much. She and Chloe really let him have it, though this was the first time I saw them bond since we were kids. But my spidey sense told me that David needed somebody to defend him, even just this once. I just don't feel that we have enough proof to really blame him for everything. Yes, he's a harassing bully with a surveillance fetish, but he seems to be gathering information for his own investigation. The mystery story side of me appreciates that and hopes we can use his research to buffer our own. Despite David's evidence in the bracelet, Chloe refused to believe Rachel was involved with Frank. This is part of Chloe I don't much like. She gets so petulant if she doesn't get her way. Surprise, surprise. Or if she hears something she doesn't like. Surprise, surprise. Serious denial. Have a nice calming glass of tea. Mug of tea. Ah, I get why, but that doesn't make dealing with it any easier. So I threw my hands up and suggested we check out Frank's RV. I knew that would pee Chloe off and she would do anything to find out what kind of relationship he had with Rachel. But first, we had to get the darn keys to the RV, which meant going into the Two Whales diner and bouncing like a rewind pinball between Frank, Nathan Prescott, and Officer Barry. That was pretty tiring. And effing with all of them. I'm still dizzy thinking about how I pulled it off. Yay for Max! Sometimes I feel like I'm just cheating at life. The first thing we had to do was get Frank's scary dog out of the RV, so we did the classic cartoon give a dog a bone routine, and Cujo became Scooby-Doo, just like that. Frank's RV was pretty much what I expected. Drug dealer trash chic. Didn't realize that was the thing. But it wasn't a serial killer as I feared. We ransacked the place and found what Chloe didn't want us to find. I'm sorry Chloe had to see the pictures of Rachel posing for Frank, even if she did care about him. To her, it's just another betrayal, just another loved one dumping on her. Everybody she loved, she lost one way or another. Only I came back from the past. For what? To make Chloe's life more painful? I just wish I could use my rewind power to go all the way back to the days when we were covered in pancake flour. Life was simple. I found Chloe's gun, or should I say, David's gun, and decided not to give it back to her. I honestly don't feel that she's any safer with it, especially considering how stupid she acts with it. Max said that, I didn't. But I don't want Frank coming after Chloe. I just have to make sure he doesn't. October 10th. Dear Diary, let's never do the time warp again. I can't even begin to explain what happened. If I think too hard about the ramifications, my brain might melt. When I had to describe it, it's as if I'm describing something that happened to someone else. Chloe was so upset when we discovered that Rachel had actually been involved with Frank Bowers, and she just blew up. I can never talk to her when she's like this, and I just get so tired of having to walk on eggshells around her emotions. She still blames William for her messed up life, no matter how much she knows she's being unfair. I can't say that I wouldn't be just as messed up, not that I'm not in my own way. In my room, all I could think was, I wish I could go back in time and help Chloe. And suddenly, I was looking at the photograph William had taken of us on the day he died, and it started pulsing like it was 3D, like I could see inside the photograph. Then I find myself actually back in the photo to when I was 13 years old and was back in Chloe's kitchen in the year 2008 with Chloe and William, right before he left to pick up Joyce for the last time. Since my powers somehow morphed to this new level of rewind, I decided there was no way I was going to let William die again. So I played hide the keys until he had no other option but to take the bus. I was so happy I actually saved William. I never thought about what could go wrong. Never thought about it, Max. I knew I was screwed when I came out of my epic rewind and saw Victoria Chase, but now she was my friend, and I was a gasp member of the Vortex Club. Nuff said. I knew I had screwed up, and when I felt sick thinking about what might have changed with Chloe, that was when I saw Warren with another woman. That's not actually what she wrote, but she would have. I had a clue when I saw David Madsen driving the school bus. She sure didn't look so threatening anymore, and I didn't want to know how he ended up as a bus driver instead of with Joyce. I felt my heart drop when I saw Warren with... No, I felt my heart dropped when I rushed to Chloe's house. So when William opened the door, I prepared myself for the worst. That's when Chloe rolled forward in her wheelchair, paralyzed from the neck down. I didn't even know what to say, so I covered my mouth in my typical gesture of shock and stupid. But Chloe's smile was so genuine and beautiful, I almost cried. I had to adjust to everything without freaking out or telling Chloe that I actually altered time and space to save her father, but get her in a car accident so she can never walk again. The thing is, she was still Chloe, just minus all the rage. Calm, serene, zen. This Chloe was just grateful to be alive and have her family watching over her. Or was she? Chloe begged me to spend the night, and of course I did. I noticed how run down parts of their home were compared to before, and I saw the incredible expensive equipment that Chloe now requires, including her new garage room. Sorry, David. Even though I felt awful and disconnected, Chloe was just so bubbly and excited to hang out with me again, especially since I flaked on her pretty hardcore after her accident. Even in an alternate universe, I'm a terrible friend. Chloe's world was so new and unique to me, especially her strength and kindness and pain. She needed a whole pharmacy to get through the day. I didn't feel sorry for her. I felt in awe with her attitude. This Chloe didn't blame anybody for her condition, even though she had the right. We strolled down the beach and saw the beached whales that proved something bad was happening in both realities. And then Chloe asked me to put her to sleep. The accident left her body pretty much broken. Her lungs stopped working properly and she was basically dying a slow, painful death. She also felt so guilty about her parents' sacrifice and dwindling income. She wasn't erratic or tortured about this request, just practical, which made me feel even more terrible for putting her in this situation. I agreed to help her simply because she explained that she wanted to have a choice for the last time in her life. How could I argue with that? Especially since I know I screwed up the entire universe by making a simple decision. And I knew I would have to go back eventually and accept the timeline that actually happened. So Chloe and I had one last movie night watching Blade Runner, falling asleep to the sounds of Vangelis, and when I woke up, I put my best friend to sleep. Forever. But after my visit to Chloe's new world, I knew it was time to go max to the future. Ha! Clever. I had seen the result of my temporal tampering, and I got scared thinking my new power wouldn't even work anymore. Max saw the error of her ways. That would have been cruel karma. Fortunately, I was able to project myself into the photograph once again, and I undid everything I had done. Goodbye, William, again. Hello, David, again. Yes, yes. I have a lot of new text messages. Warren! Warren. Let's take a look at Warren's text message, shall we? Okay. Let's see. What did Warren say? Well, we already talked about this. Oh yes, this is with Warren not being able to go get us tickets. Oh, he did get us tickets. Had to fight dozen bullies off for them, though. Nerds. How did this happen? I don't know. Who is this? Ouch. Warren the Wounded. The B-. It burns. Oh, Warren is so charming. I wish I could have helped you, but I thought you were blinded by science. In this case, my folks will... Oh, poor Warren. Oh, it would be nice to see him again. It would be pleasant. Look, it's Mom. Max, please call us as soon as you can. We are so proud of you for saving this girl, and we want you to know how you are, so please get in touch. We love you. Sorry, Mom, I'll call you back in a few minutes, I swear. Thanks for letting me gush over our Blackwell hero. I miss your voice. We're very proud, so milk this moment. Let us know if you want to come up for a quick getaway, okay? We love you, Maxine. Maxine, what the heck is going up with the weather up there? Are they doing military tests or something? You're right in the eye of the storm. Yes, I even killed my plant, Lisa. Rest in peace, Lisa. Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. Get another. Wow, just like that. Just toss the Lisa out with the old, in with the new. One plant was stressful enough. Now back to the books. Talk to you soon. Exo Maxo. Cute. Very cute. Kate! Oh, I hope Kate's doing well. Max, how are you? I hope you can still visit me this week. I have some important things to talk about. I think we should go talk to Kate as well. Of course I'm still coming to visit you. You can't stop me. I miss you and my bunny. It would really be nice if we could. But I have a feeling that because Kate is a determinant character at this point, that the game would not give us a scene to see her. And that's just a shame. But I'm not gonna rant about it because it's alright. It's okay. Everything is just fine. We all miss you, and your bunny misses you. I miss you and my bunny. We all miss you, and your bunny misses you. Yay, you are such a great friend. Thank you so much. Can't wait to see you. Exo Maxo. That's so cute. Justin. SSATADPATDL. Sorry, my phone was in my bag. Hey Justin, you busy? Max Wax, I'm busy blazing. What up? Do you know Frank Bowers? Drugs. That's it? Ask Nathan, he knows him, I think. Okay, I'm on it. Thanks, Justin. For what? Oh, teenagers, I can't understand half the things they say on these text messages. Hey Max, I hope you're okay after everything. You might be busy, but feel free to call me anytime. Hey Juliet, are you busy? No time to be busy. You never text me. What's going down? Besides everything, I was just curious if you ever heard of a guy named Frank who lives in an RV around town? You mean a van down by the river? I heard he's sketchy. He's a sketchy meth head. That's about it. Why, are you doing your own investigation without my help? No, just bored. Talk soon. Thanks. Okay, but you can't keep secrets from ace reporter Juliet Watson. Hello? Sorry, Juliet. Daddy! Hey, honey, I just got a weird text warning me that my nosy daughter better stop watching others and look out for herself. Is this some kind of a school prank? And it's from a blocked number. Oh, I'm sorry. Some poopy head in my class thought that would be funny to send. It's not. I don't like strangers having my number, okay? Me neither. Sorry. Just being a dad. I know this has been a tough week for you. It's almost over. I'll call you guys later. Love you. Yes, it's almost over. Hey, girlfriend, let me know when you want to come by my room, and I'll give you a fashion makeover. Okay, thanks, Courtney. I'm swamped with homework now, but I'll check in with you later. Thanks again for the offer. Hey man, I stink again. Sorry I got in your face today and took my BS rage on my best friend. Well, at least she apologized again. Chloe, I understand. You're going through a lot. We all are. Besides, I threw your beanie out the window and busted out my rewind. Okay, that is your one get out of emoji jail free card. But we need to stock up on cigs, coffee, and candy for an all-nighter. We have to get into Rachel and Kate detective mode. Excellent, dear Watson. I'll bring my thinking cap. No worries, I have a beanie. I'll swing by and pick you up. Sweet, I'll be ready. XOXO. And that was no emoji. So it seems like while we were in the parallel universe, time still flowed here. So the other Max kind of was on autopilot. That's kind of weird. There was another Max in the present that kind of did stuff while we were doing stuff. Because I think it's now October 9th now. So we kind of lost that last at least 12 hours or so, I think. And apparently during those 12 hours, Chloe and Max made up, and Chloe spent the night at our house or our apartment or something. Or I don't know. Maybe it's Chloe's house. No, this is Chloe's house. Max decided to make up with Max and Chloe made up, and they are back here and putting their thinking caps on and spent an all-nighter. That's kind of interesting how that autopilot worked. It reminds me of the movie Click. Okay.
I'm getting lost in all this shit.
So, right. That was a lot. Sorry about that, boys and girls. It's the snow dough again.
That snow dough always makes me think of William and Chloe.
And examine.
This butterfly photo seems like a million years ago. How much time have I altered since?
Quite a bit. Where was that? Was there a wallet? There was a wallet, I thought. Oh, yes, wallet. Oh. Can't take Chloe's wallet.
I'm so sorry, William. It's not fair you had to die twice.
Well, technically he only died the one time, but, you know.
I wish I could tell Chloe how much William cared about her.
Yeah. All night.
Staying up all night is the best excuse to drink lots of coffee.
And I wonder if we feel tired. Because it wasn't us who stayed up all night. It was the other us. I don't know how that works.
Even Holmes and Watson didn't use every piece of information.
Which reminds me of my Let's Play Sherlock Holmes game.
Damn.
Yeah, I already
This is
read
a
this.
serious expose on the Prescotts.
Yep.
Finally.
Everybody lies, no exceptions. Oh boy. Well, let's take a look at this board, at long last. Progressing the story, why don't we, ladies and gentlemen? Rachel and Frank. We've got Kate and the surveillance cameras. We've got...
So close yet so far away. We have to do 3 main things.
3?
Right.
Yeah, you
what
tell
things?
me, I'm a little lost.
1. Decipher Frank's logbook.
Okay.
2. Get Nathan's phone to find out where he's been during the Vortex Club parties with Kate and Rachel. And see whatever hidden shit he's got in his messages.
3, beat Stepdouche Dan until he tells us about Frank, Nathan, and the dark room. Too bad I don't have a gun anymore.
Yes, that's the solution. We'll have to do this on our own.
Dude, at least let me kick his ass, then rewind. Fine, whatevs. It's your power.
Which I can't waste on shit like that. Or Blackwell would be in big trouble.
Max is wising up.
You didn't even let me take that money to pay Frank off.
And I'm glad. We have to be better than that.
Max is growing. Oh, my
I
little
know.
girl.
You should get busy in the garage to see what dirt you can dig up.
My little girl.
I'm gonna cyberstalk some names and see where that leads. Or to who. And be careful of Stepcrack. Unless you want to hang out with him after you stood up for his ass yesterday.
Oh, please.
Oh, Chloe, I think you need to calm down and relax.
I can't abuse this level of my rewind power. It's way too dangerous, and I need to navigate the present without messing up the past.
See, I'm feeling very proud of Max right now because she clearly is developing as a character. She's learning from her mistakes. I'm happy about that. And Chloe, you gotta relax. Everything is fine. It's all right. It's okay. Everything is all right. You know, it's all right. You're still alive. You know, things could be much worse. Trust me, I've seen it. I've seen it. Things could be a whole lot worse in your life right now. Okay. This is where we got the morphine from. But we don't need to do that anymore, right? Right?
Oh, that blue dye makes me so happy. It means the real Chloe is back.
The real
With me.
Chloe. As opposed to the imposter Chloe?
Last time I wanted to splash some water on my face. My whole life changed.
That is true. Alright. And... oh, the medicine cabinet here is gone again, so that's pretty cool. Oh, wait, we have to turn off the lights. Because, you know, environment and all that, because the environment is so stable right now.
This might be the last poster advertising Arcadia Bay after tomorrow night.
Oh, don't be so grim.
Since David might be in there, I better mosey along for a change.
Don't be so grim, Max.
It's such a warm, beautiful day. How could a killer storm just pop up tomorrow?
Okay, let's do that. Let's go downstairs and see what we can do. Chloe's house is so lovely, you know, minus the dead birds in the backyard, but you know, other than that, it's very
Yep,
homely.
locked from the other side.
As usual. Is Joyce around? Probably not. I mean... Warren, look! Warren just texted us! Oh, Warren! It is so nice to get a text message from you. Wow, he texted us a lot today. Oh my gosh. Warren? Wow. Hold on. Did I go back too far? Okay, I did go back too far. But he's still. Here it is. Yo, Max. Your friend Chloe texted me that you shot her down. True? Oh, I remember that. Chloe said that she would text Warren that he still has a chance. Chloe actually texted you? I sure didn't have her number. Oh God. I don't want to embarrass you. Too late. She sounds cool. She's a cool dork. Like me? Yes, just like you, Warren. Just like you. No, you're different. In a good way. Calm. Very calm. Let's not get hysterical now, just because a very sweet, handsome, intelligent, you know, funny boy, charming, is texting us about, you know, stuff. You're different in a good way, Warren. So we're still on Go Ape? No human can stop me. Go Ape, not human. We shall see. Ooh, this is a very nice, long conversation with our dear friend Warren. I hope so. Now I have to get back to reality. No, we don't have to go back to reality that quickly. That stinks. Indeed, I'll buzz you later. Oh, well, that was a pleasant conversation. So glad to have had that. Oh, look at the news.
Those poor whales are like beached angels. What is going on
I
here?
have no idea. No idea, Max.
Joyce really wants David and Chloe to be a family.
I accept your offer for dinner and a movie. Maybe Chloe would like to come along. I'll call you later. XXXOOO. Joyce. Which ones are the hugs and which ones are the kisses? I don't remember. If the X's are the hugs or the O's are the hugs. I guess the O's are the hugs and the X's are the kisses. XOXO, although I normally see XOXO, so if it's hugs and kisses and it's XOXO, I guess the hugs would be the X's and the kisses would be the O's? I don't know. I never quite knew that.
Looks like they're back on the road to Paris.
Back on the road to Paris. Back on the road to Paris. Let's just have a seat and just take a break.
Somehow, I existed in this whole other reality. But I don't know what happened.
I don't know either.
The more I used my power, the more I see how little control I have over what happens.
You gotta be smart about it.
Now Max Caulfield exists in 2, or maybe 3 different realities. How can I have a destiny?
This is very deep stuff.
If these alternate lives exist, I hate the thought of William and Joyce finding Chloe like that.
And we'll probably get arrested for
Thinking
it.
about all these lifelines almost makes my head hurt worse than the rewind.
But you know what? It's alright. It's okay. Everything will be just fine because that's the other Maxine. The other Maxine will have to face incarceration. I don't know if that really is legal what she just did, but I can't imagine that it's smiled upon by many people in the law. What do I know? What do I know? It's alright.
To think this all started with my vision of a tornado.
Eco-apocalypse now. While Arcadia Bay was until now considered a quaint fishing and tourist nook on the Oregon coast, the town that time forgot is, since the beginning of this week, in the literal eye of an environmental storm. Starting with a freak snowfall, an unprecedented eclipse, dying birds, and now a half a dozen beached whales. Arcadia Bay's strange weather is being studied by prominent state and national scientists, apparently including NASA. What's even more incredible than these eco-phenomenon is the fact that not a single meteorologist has offered any actual theory or even reasons for this atmospheric havoc. Oh, the graffiti, I never drew on it.
My butterfly sketch doesn't exist in this timeline. Like William.
That's so sad.
Max the Time Bandit strikes again.
Oh, look, there's David. I don't know if I want to go to him yet. I don't know if I want to go to him yet. Let's open this door instead. Look.
William never finished painting that wall.
Look.
David even made sure to bag up the dead birds.
Well, that's good for the birds to not be just lying there, forgotten. Can't really give them a proper burial, though. Looks like. Okay. Alright, sliding door. Well, guys, I think this is a good place for us to stop, so it was nice seeing Warren those couple of times. You know, we had some Warren sightings, and I think I was on my, for the most part, best behavior when that happened. So thank you guys for watching this episode of a very calm, serene Let's Play of Life is Strange. Tune in next time, everybody, and until then, love yourselves and love each other.